Hello everybody, welcome back to another video, and in this video I'm showing you all the different ways you can change game modes in Minecraft for both Minecraft Java Edition and Minecraft Bedrock Edition. So if you like Minecraft videos like this one, then please make sure you leave a like and subscribe to the channel for more Minecraft videos just like this one. And so generally in Minecraft there are 4 game modes. There is survival, creative, adventure and spectator. There is also hardcore, but that is completely different and will not work with any of the methods I will show in this video. We'll be focusing on these 4 game modes. As for Minecraft Bedrock Edition, spectator game mode has recently been added into the preview, so I'll also go over that. But let's start off with Minecraft Java Edition, all different ways to switch out your game mode. So the first and most obvious one is of course just use the game mode command. So /gamemode and then type in the game mode you want. So adventure, creative, spectator or survival. That works just like that, and we fall down because we're in survival now. And so of course this is not too interesting, this is just the usual way to get through the different game modes. Here on Java Edition it is not possible to use numbers anymore. This was possible in the past, but you now have to type in the full name of the game mode you want to go to. However, there are some better ways to change game modes in Minecraft Java Edition. So let's head to the second option, which is to use F3 plus F4. So here we have to use our F keys that are at the top of our keyboard. If we hold F3 and then press F4 once, we'll see this menu pop up. So this menu has all the different types of game modes and makes it a lot easier to switch between them than typing in the full command. So as you can see here, currently the survival mode game mode is highlighted. But if we press F4, it will switch to the next game mode, adventure mode. Then the next one, spectator mode, it has an eye of ender. Adventure mode has a empty map. Survival mode has an iron sword. And creative mode has a grass block. So if we press it once more, we'll see it switches over to creative mode. And if you want to select one, all you have to do is just release F3. So all this time I'm holding F3. But once we release F3, we select that game mode and automatically go to it. There we go. And this actually works in a way that if we hold F3 and press F4 again, it now selects adventure mode. And if we hold F3, press F4 again, it selects creative mode. So it always switches between the last 2 you've chosen. So let's say we want to go into spectator mode. Afterwards, we'll go into survival mode. And now we release F3, hold F3, press F4. It automatically goes to spectator. We'll release F3, hold F3, press F4, survival, and so on. It always switches between survival and spectator mode if you just hold F3 and press F4 once, which is really useful if you want to, for example, switch between spectator and creative mode. You can do that just like that. So this is most likely the easiest way to switch game mode in Minecraft Java Edition. This is not available in Minecraft Bedrock Edition, we'll move over there in a second. But there is a third way to change game mode here in Minecraft Java Edition. And that is again by using the F3 button. So currently we're in creative mode, but if you hold F3 and press N on our keyboard, this will actually make us switch to spectator mode. And if we press it again, we'll go back to creative, spectator, creative, spectator, creative, spectator, creative, and so on. And so I'm not quite sure why this is still in the game, because of course we have this beautiful menu that works very similar. But F3 and N is just used to switch to spectator mode whenever you want. So let's say we want to go into survival, then hold F3, press N, we switch to spectator and back to our previous game mode. So at any time you want to switch to spectator mode, the only thing you need to do is just hold F3, press N, and you always go to spectator mode, regardless of which game mode you're in, except for if you're already in spectator mode, of course. If you're already in spectator mode, it will always just switch back to the game mode you were in previously. And so these 2 ways to switch your game mode are actually a couple of more different F3 commands you can use in Minecraft Java Edition. If you don't know about all the F3 plus other button combinations, I have made a video on that. Link to that one will be in the top right of your screen. So you can watch it right after this one. Then the way you might expect to be able to change game mode is next, but actually this doesn't work. So if you, for example, create an open to LAN world and set it to creative, this doesn't automatically switch you to creative mode or spectator mode. It doesn't actually switch your game mode to that specific game mode automatically. And then there is one final way to switch your game mode, and that is using the /default game mode command. This will just set the default game mode of your world, but also set you to that specific game mode. So let's say we want to go to default game mode adventure, then we ourselves also go into adventure mode. We can go into spectator with this command as well, and it works just exactly the same as the usual game mode command. And so those are the 4 ways you can switch game modes in Minecraft Java Edition, either by using the game mode command, the default game mode command, F3 plus F4 and F3 plus N. So now let's switch over to Minecraft Bedrock Edition to see how we can switch game mode in that version. Alright, there we go, we're in Minecraft Bedrock Edition. So currently I'm in the latest preview and I've turned on the experimental toggle for the spectator game mode. So spectator is currently not available yet in the full release for Minecraft Bedrock Edition, but it will be in the future. And so we'll see how this works with changing game modes here as well. So we'll start off with the most obvious one, just like within Minecraft Java Edition. You can just type in /gamemode survival, for example, like this, /gamemode survival, or /gamemode creative, like this. That all just works perfectly fine and makes the most sense as well. Adventure, and also, of course, then the new one, spectator, like this. And there's our spectator game mode in Minecraft Bedrock Edition. Very, very nice. They're still updating this and working on it, so it will be added to the full game in the future. But that is the first way to do it. Then the second way to change game mode is just using a single letter. So we can see these options here as well. If we type in /gamemode, we have A, C, D, and S. Now, the first couple make a lot of sense. So we have A for /gamemode adventure. That makes sense. We have C for creative /gamemode C. And we also have game mode S for survival. However, since of course spectator has the same first letter as survival, we're not really sure what's gonna happen there. Maybe it's just gonna stay spectator and S for survival, but that's not really clear just yet. You can also set your default game mode here by /gamemode default or D, which turns your current game mode into the default game mode. And then there's also another way to change game mode here on Minecraft Bedrock Edition, and that is to use numbers instead of letters. However, the weird thing here is that these actually don't show up as suggestions when you type in /gamemode space. So these numbers don't show up here, only the letters and full words show up. I'm not quite sure why, but that's just how it works here on Minecraft Bedrock Edition. So then game mode 0 becomes game mode survival, game mode 1 is creative, game mode 2 is adventure, game mode 3 is invalid, game mode 4 is invalid, game mode 5 is the default game mode, and game mode 6 is spectator mode. So you have survival on 0, creative on 1, adventure on 2, then default on 5 and spectator on 6. And then all other numbers are currently invalid. In previous versions, they also got you into some weird game modes as well, where you were in survival mode but could fly. And then there isn't something like F3 plus F4 or F3 plus N in Minecraft Bedrock Edition to quickly switch game modes, sadly. So those are currently the only 3 ways to switch game mode in Minecraft Bedrock Edition. And that is it. That's all the different ways to change game mode in Minecraft Java Edition and Minecraft Bedrock Edition. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, then please make sure you leave a like and subscribe to the channel for more Minecraft videos like this one. I want to thank my tier 3 member, this Mikelaar. Thank you so much for becoming a tier 3 member. But there we go. I hope you all enjoyed this video, and I hope to see you all in the next one. So till then, bye bye.